Good morning, Shawnee, and welcome to the Renegade Morning Show. It is 7:32 a.m. the morning of October 17th, 2025, and it appears to be what you call a day 3. It so happens to be a low of 44 and a high of 65. I am Dr. Emmett Brown.
Doc, what's going on? Why are you hosting a TV show?
Have a seat, Marty.
Doc?
Read the teleprompter, Marty.
And I'm Marty.
Very good, Marty.
Doc, what are we doing here?
I'm so glad you asked. You see, Marty, we first tested the time machine on October 26, 1985, so I thought it would be fascinating to celebrate the 40th milestone of its maiden voyage.
Okay, let me get this straight. On October 26, 1985, I went back in time with your time machine DeLorean to November 5th, 1955, and you helped me get back to the future. But when I got back to October 26, 1985, you took me to October 21st, 2015. But then we went back to some dystopian October 26, 1985. So now we go back to November 12th, 1955 to set things straight. Then you got sent to 1885. So I follow you to bring you back to 1985. And now we're hosting a school TV show on October 17th, 2025, about a week before October 26th, because of your time machine DeLorean?
Precisely.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Why do you say that? The gravitational pull of the Earth still seems to be negative 9.8 meters squared. Nothing is heavier than it should be, Marty.
Isn't there a commercial break?
My name is Alaina Sage Alva Hines. I am the student representative for all of the Lenape district this year, and I am the co-founder of the Military Community Club. So last year, Mr. Bear had 2 female veterans come in, and they were talking about their experiences as mothers in the military and how hard it was for them to watch their children grow up without their mother present all the time in their life. And I just started sobbing because my dad was in the military, and I know how hard it is to not have your parent at home all the time. And so I just realized that it's very hard to figure out who other military kids are because it's not something you talk about all the time, but we have a lot in common. Military Community Club is a club where anybody that has something to do with the military, whether you're a military brat, whether you have a sibling in the military, a grandparent, some kind of connection to the military, can come and talk about struggles that we've experienced growing up with a correlation to the military. We're just here to listen to each other and create a support system where people feel welcomed enough to open up and share very hard things they've been through. If your parent is currently active duty military, Mr. Campbell will have sent you an email. However, if you are associated with the military somehow, you can join our Google Classroom, or you can meet at our first meeting, which will be during Lunch and Learn on the 23rd. If this sounds like something for you, please come. We'd love to see your face there.
I just got word that the very fascinating video just displayed is called a segment.
Like what they have on the news?
Precisely. Great Scott, here comes another one.
Hello, Shawnee. My name's Bridge.
And my name's Layla.
And our topic for the day is favorite actor and what movie they're from.
Matthew McConaughey, Interstellar.
Brad Pitt from 7.
Matthew McConaughey from Interstellar.
Brad Pitt, Fight Club.
Patrick Swayze and Dirty Dancing and The Outsiders.
Good answer.
My favorite actor is Joshua Bassett from High School Musical, the musical series.
I'd probably say Margaret Robbie. She's from Barbie and Suicide Squad. She plays Harley Quinn.
I would say Adam Sandler. He's in Waterboy, and he plays the main character.
Probably Malachi Barton from Zombies.
My favorite actor has got to be Adam Sandler from Grown Ups.
My favorite actor is Adam Sandler.
My favorite actor is Jessica Alba, and I don't know what movie she's from, but she's very bad.
Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore. Megan Fox from Jennifer's Body. Drew Starkey from OBX.
My favorite actor is Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul.
Sophie Thatcher from Companion.
Emma Watson, and she's from Harry Potter and a lot of other ones.
Fascinating.
Doc?
Yes, Marty?
Why are we here about a week before the actual anniversary?
Well, Marty, I thought that 2025 would be an interesting year to study, with all the cellular devices, the social media, and the coronavirus, you know?
No, I don't know!
You have a lot to learn.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Osmond, and this is Art Corner. For this edition of Art Corner is Ava Gazarez, and this is her non-objective piece. This is the first project that the art majors do in the first marking period. So it's a really difficult concept for artists to grasp, especially if they're used to doing realistic imagery and things like that. So it started out as just black paper and the white design underneath, and then her and I kind of went back and forth with different ideas to do, and then she incorporated spray paint patterns. She did, I think the yellow on top was a really, really good touch, and it's a killer piece. I think it's cool, the different, fading in here, and then you can still see the fine line imagery underneath. The color scheme that she chose, I think worked out really well. And I think it's just a cool piece. And I love the fact that she's used multi-medium to do it. And this is Matt Carter, who is very technical, as you can see. This artist in particular usually does a lot of mostly digital. So for this person to be able to do digital, but then come in and do something that's rendered is really impressive. And the fact that I love the contrast of just the subtle hits of color in here with the fine lines and like the really fine, black and white work in here, I think it works really well. Different line weights all throughout. So when you look at it, it's not just you go to one spot, you kind of go all throughout it. And overall, I think the art major class did a really, really good job on this project, and hope you all enjoyed it. See you next week.
Doc?
Yes, Marty?
I told Jen that I'd call her soon, and I haven't seen any payphones around here, and wherever we are, I think we're pretty far from Hill Valley, Cala.
Marty, you're forgetting. We have a time machine. I assure you that there will be no increment of time lost from when the DeLorean left for Medford, New Jersey, and when it will get back to Hill Valley. Besides, no matter what happens, you and your girlfriend, Jennifer Parker, will end up fine.
Wait, why'd you take us to New Jersey?
Never mind, Marty. Let's hear from news. Apparently this guy has a time machine, too.
Good morning, Shawnee. I just gotta catch my breath for a second. I just got back from the 90s. Anyway, a lot of stuff happened recently, so let's dive on in. In a historic turn of events, a man named George Washington has just been elected as the first president of the United States last Wednesday. In the world of science, a man named Henry Ford has just invented something he's calling the motor vehicle. And if I'm being honest, I don't see this one taking off. About 3 weeks ago, a man named Ugg discovered that when he hit two rocks together really hard, some cool orange and red thing appeared. And best part, it gave off heat like the sun. And finally... What? Okay. Sorry, I gotta cut this one short, guys. Ugg needs me to mammoth hunt. Let's go back to Doc and Marty. Where'd I put that club?
Astounding. Before time travel, we would have to scour textbooks for this immensity of knowledge. Great Scott. That technology is advanced. Isn't that right, Marty?
Wait a minute, Doc. Isn't hosting this TV show messing with the space-time continuum thing you were so worried about in 1955?
In theory, yes. Us hosting this very TV show could disrupt time and space as we know it. But at a moment like this, I thought to myself, why not?
You're the Doc, Doc. this is all very interesting, but don't you think it might be better just to jump to October 26, 2025 instead of spending a whole week waiting? And I'm gonna be honest, the camera guy keeps reciting the Greek alphabet, and it's kind of making me uneasy.
It is quite unsettling.
And don't you think we should go back to Hill Valley to celebrate this milestone? Random small town New Jersey doesn't stand out as the place to celebrate time travel.
Another correct observation, but you never know, Marty. These Greeks reciting specimens might just be as encapsulated by temporal travel as we are. Take a look at the news guy.
Doc,
Yes.
I want to go home.
Well, that's all for today. Be alert every Monday through Thursday for the Shawnee Wake Up and every Friday for the Renegade Morning Show. It is now... Great Scott! It's 7:40 a.m. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. Read the teleprompter, Marty.
And I'm still Marty.
Now we can go.
Finally!
Have a magnificent future, Shawnee.